If you're studying for the INBDE, I highly recommend INBDE Bootcamp, an all-in-one study resource that will help you pass your exam. Use coupon code MENTALDENTAL for 10% off. Hey everyone, Dr. Ryan here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to start this video with a clear message. Many of you, and perhaps most of you, underestimate how close you are to a breakthrough. And let me explain. When studying feels hard, it's easy to assume that means you're just not smart enough, or you're not good enough, or that you're just bad at studying. But in reality, that feeling of struggle is often a sign that you're on the edge of real progress. Think back to the last time you learned something difficult, either in clinic or in class. At first, it probably felt confusing. You felt like maybe even a little uncomfortable about learning this new thing. And then one day, it just clicked. The information didn't magically become easier. You became stronger because you stayed with the struggle long enough for your brain to adapt. Let me give you another example. I can remember back to college, I was trying to write this big essay, and I remember sitting at my laptop for hours. I would type out a sentence, delete it, stare at the screen. I would get frustrated, second guess everything I was writing, and it felt like I was literally not making any progress. And then all of a sudden, it just clicked. Something clicked, and I wrote down the first sentence, and then I had another idea and wrote another sentence, and in a short time, I was fully in the zone. And that same thing happens when you prepare for a big exam like the INBDE. It's completely normal to feel overwhelmed at first. You see hundreds of pages of study guides and countless videos, practice questions, and you think, there's no way I can remember all of this information. I hear that all the time. But the truth is, you don't have to feel confident every single day in order to make progress. Learning often feels like you're not moving anywhere. But in reality, your brain is connecting pieces in the background. Every time you review a concept, every question that you get wrong and then you correct it later. Every time you sit down to study when you don't feel like it, you're adding another brick to the wall. And the problem is most people quit. They give up before those bricks start to form a solid structure. They let a bad quiz score or one unproductive, distracted study session define their entire ability. But one bad day doesn't mean you're a bad student. It just means you're human like the rest of us. What separates the students who pass from the ones who fail isn't a perfect memory or who's the smartest. It's the willingness to come back the next day, to not give up even after feeling discouraged. The ones who succeed are not always the ones who knew the most on day 1 of studying. They're the ones who keep showing up on day 50, on day 80, on day 100. So here's what I want you to do. Instead of asking, am I smart enough for this? Am I really cut out for this? Start asking yourself, can I be a little more consistent today than I was yesterday? You don't have to study for 8 hours to count that study day as a win. Sometimes the win is just 1 solid hour of focused review. Sometimes it's finishing a block of practice questions. Sometimes it's literally just showing up, sitting down and opening your notes when you really didn't want to. That's still a victory. And those small wins build an identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who always procrastinates, and you start seeing yourself as someone who keeps going, even when it's hard. If you're watching this and you're feeling behind or guilty or anxious about how much you still don't know, I want you to hear my words clearly. You are not starting from zero. You already know more than you think. You've already overcome harder things than this. Look at how far you've come, the classes you've been through, the patients that you've helped, the skills that you've learned that used to scare you, let alone any personal struggles that you may have been through and overcome. All of that proves that you can do hard things, and this exam is just the next one. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember, you might be just one study session away from something finally clicking, one more week away from feeling genuinely confident with a topic that terrifies you right now. Pharmacology. You're closer than you think. Don't let temporary doubt make a permanent decision for you. Close the social media apps, take a deep breath, and get back to work, even if it's just for a little bit. Your future self will be so grateful that you didn't walk away when it was uncomfortable. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to keep going. Open your notes, press play on the next video, do the next practice question, step by step, session by session, brick by brick. That's how you pass. And that's also how you become the doctor that you're destined to be. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button below, subscribe to Mental Dental for more videos just like this one, and consider leaving a comment below letting me know what other topic or subject areas you'd like to hear from me. But until next time, stay safe, keep studying, and keep working hard. God bless all of you, and I'll see you in the next video.